So dinali ಎಷ್ಟು gobi?
120.
120 kilo.
Plate.
120 plates of gobi. And cauliflower has finally met the sauce, and with all that coriander, that gobi is now taking on the glistening character of that sauce. The tomato sauce, the chili sauce, the salt, and not to forget the spices. Guys, dig in. Cheers. A gobi Manchurian.
Oh yeah.
Bon appetit.
And with our
Cheers.
famous foodie.
We're all food lovers, right? That's what brings us here. Is everybody a foodie here?
Yes.
What are your names?
My name is Gurudeep.
Gurudeep.
Yeah. So I'm a big foodie and I stay close by. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Apeksha.
Apeksha.
The husband
Kunal,
of Kunal, yes.
of course I know.
My name is Ishwar.
Ishwar. So I'd heard of this whole gobi thing. In Mysuru there's one gobi place.
Amrut Gobi Center.
Amrut Gobi and also another Usman Gobi.
Dry Gobi.
That's right. So I'd heard about it. So when I was in Mysuru, somehow it didn't happen, right? Because you got other things to do. And so the other day when you reached out, I said, okay, fine. Maybe I was destined to do this gobi thing in Namauru, right?
Yes.
So this is gobi Manchurian.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else, just Gobi Manchurian. Late 1990s, the Manchurian concept started in as a street food in Bangalore, or it came from North India. As my Delhi friends tell me that this has come from, they call it as Chinjabi dish, Chinese and Punjabi. That's how the Manchurian concept has come out.
There are many stories to it, but so I think the Manchurian in this thing, so all the Chinese first came to Calcutta, right? Tangra.
Yeah.
And from there the Chinese, so the first generation was there and then the generations moved out from there. So there's a restaurant here called Nelson Wang. So Nelson Wang moved to Mumbai and he had a very popular restaurant called China Garden. So there was a time when, so he was doing his Chinese food and so one of the Indian guys said, you know, boss, I want something chatpata, something spicy. So he went to the kitchen and he said, okay, fine, what do we have here? Ginger, garlic, blah, blah, blah. Just put everything in. And then the guy, so he cooked something up and then he gave it to the server. The server said, what do I call it? He said, I don't know. You know, it's Manchurian. So the Manchurians are supposed to be crazy people.
Wow.
So that's what the Chinese think of the Manchurians. So he said Manchurian.
Nice.
So I mean, like you say, you know, they all make for interesting stories.
Exactly.
But we don't know what is what. So I think the gobi Manchurian is, I think it's the closest that comes to what a vegetarian would want to eat in terms of.
Yes.
Yeah.
And something that's quick stirred and something that's like crispy, and crunchy, and at the same time you get all the sauces together.
All the sauces together.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Big fan of yourself.
Do you follow the show? Nice.
ಸುಮಾರು ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬಸವನ್ ಗುಡಿದೆಲ್ಲ ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ
Udupi Shri Krishna Bhavan.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದ್ವಿ
ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಜಾಗ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ರಿವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್ ನೀವು
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಹಾಂ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು? ರಾಜ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ರಾಜ ಗೋಬಿ. ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ಅವರೇ ನೇಮ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿರೋದು.
ಸೊ ಇವರು ಕುನಾಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಹಾಂ, ಸೊ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನು ನೇಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮದು?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಗೋಬಿ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಗೋಬಿ ಅಂಗಡಿ. ಸೊ ಗೋಬಿ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಿಂದ ಈಗ ರಾಜ ಗೋಬಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತದ್ದು ನೀವು?
ಸರ್ ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಹೋಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ.
ಹಾಂ,
ನಾನ್ ವೆಜ್ ಹೋಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ?
ಸರ್ 8 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್ ಈ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಲ್ಲಗಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ,
ತಲೆಗಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಗೋಬಿ ಮಾಡಿದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು?
ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಒಬ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
ರೆಸಿಪಿ ಅವ್ರದ ನಿಮ್ದ?
ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ. ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾನ್ ವೆಜ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೆಸರೇನು?
ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ.
ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಸೊ ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಗೋಬಿ ಮಂಚೂರಿಯನ್.
So I started eating here since it was 45 rupees.
Okay.
Now and it's 45 rupees for a full plate. he doesn't give you half plate. Take a full plate or go.
ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು.
Yeah, one person can't eat a full plate. Yes, first thing is affordable and taste. You get in our houses what we eat is rice, dal, South Indians. So us vegetarians, legally a vegetarian at home. So nothing, not that spicy levels at our houses. So what we get is the tang and the spice, everything at the same time with a dash of garlic, everything poured in. So it's something addictive.
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ವಾಟರ್ ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಸಾಲೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಮಸಾಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೆಪ್ಪರ್ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ನ್ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಮೈದಾ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಹಾಂ,
ಗೋಬಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ
ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್
ಏನು ಹುಳ್ಳಾದ ಸತ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿನಾಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೋಬಿ? 120 ಕಿಲೋ
ಪ್ಲೇಟ್,
120 ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೋಬಿ. Kunal, come. Who's going to join in the first bite? Since you're the one who bought me here, you should probably have the first bite. Guys, dig in. Cheers. A gobi Manchurian.
Oh yeah.
Bon appetit.
And with
Cheers.
our famous foodie.
We're all food lovers, right? That's what brings us here.
I'm repeating my dialogue. Soft from outside, crisp from inside.
Or the other way around.
Other way around. Yeah. It's all right. We got it.
You know, what I like is that, of course, the moment you place it in your mouth, like you said, it's crisp, crunchy. But what you also taste at the tip of your tongue is that chili heat. The green chili, and I think he also has some red chili powder that he puts in there somewhere. So the green chili gives you that pointed chili spike, whereas the red chili gives you, coats your palate with that warmth. This is a vegetarian dish, but it's quite meaty in the manner in which you...
Exactly.
This is a sort of dish that you probably want to, if you could, curl up with a bucket of this while you're watching a movie, right? Gobi popcorn, but in a Manchurian sort of sauce.
That's a nice idea.
There's also a bit of sweetness that you taste. Does he also put some fennel in this?
No fennel. It's actually from the tomato sauce which they use. It's more like pumpkin-based tomato sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, so it gives you that kind of
The local
sweet,
ones.
Yeah. The ones we use in the dabas and all.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಗರಂ ಮಸಾಲ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ? ಅದು ಗರಂ ಮಸಾಲ ಏನು ಸೋಪ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ?
He has a sauce.
So there is a sweetness. The fennel sweetness is quite unique.
Yeah.
Tomato ketchup sweetness is a sugar sweetness, which is more cloying. Whereas the fennel sweetness almost has it's not cloyingly sweet, but it has a sweet lilt. I don't know if you...
Something like an oil that gives it sweetness.
It's very refreshing, the sweetness.
Got it.
ನೀವು ಬಡೆ ಸೊಪ್ಪು ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ
Yeah,
ಹೇಗೆ ಘಮ ಘಮ ಪರಿಮಳ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. You can taste the aroma.
got it.
That's what I'm tasting in that sweetness. What's interesting is that this gobi manchuri goes crunch, crunch, crunch all the way. So I think we probably got this plate maybe about 15 minutes ago. But even now, that crunch of that gobi manchurian is still intact. And what I really like is, of course, you have the pungency of the garlic. You have the spice from the green chili, the warmth that comes to you from the red chili powder. But what really stays on your palate is the freshness of the spices, the hard spices, that garam masala. And prominent in that is the lilt, that refreshing lilt of the fennel, of the badi soppu. What's your name? Mithun. Wow, nice to meet you.
We used to see all your videos.
Yeah?
But you used to say, ಅವರೇ ತಿನ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅವರೇ ತಿನ್ನಿ ನನ್ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಈಗ ತಿಂತೀರಾ? ತಿನ್ನಲ್ಲ?
As soon as you saw you, he is recognized.
Yeah? So do you guys have Instagram handles? Of course, he's got Gatot Kacha,
Thefoodquest.in.
thefoodquest.in. So what sort of food do you explore?
I am more into local food, the small eateries out.
In this area or do
This
you?
area, around Bangalore and Mysore. That's what I'm doing now.
And Gatot Kacha is more about
The street food and nati food.
street food and nati food. What about you people here?
Yeah, I have a page called as Big Baba Foodie.
Big Baba foodie.
Yes.
There's a lot of gobi. I think I think when you come here for a gobi at Raja Gobi, come with 3-4 people. Otherwise, you'll have to pack it. But I think if you pack it and take it away, it won't have the same taste.
It will, until half an hour it stays. Half an hour,
Yeah.
1 hour.
How much do we pay for this? 80 rupees.
65.
65
Now
rupees.
70.
70 rupees now.
And this is what, almost one gobi that goes into it?
Almost, yes.
For every single order that comes in, he prepares the dry gobi fresh and then makes the gobi order.
Okay.
That's why the wait time is high here.
But that's why you also have that freshness, that crunchy freshness of that gobi.
One more thing, you should also try the dry gobi without the Manchurian sauce. It's actually very tasty.
Just the dry gobi before it gets immersed into that. I'm done with my gobi, but because I have this plate right here in front of me, you know, I'm kind of still trying to ferret out a piece of gobi here and there. But I think after a while, I think the gobi starts clumping together because of the cornstarch and the flour and all of that. But what to me was interesting in this gobi, apart from the crispy, crunchy texture of that gobi, the garlic and all of that, is that sweet lilt of that masala, that garam masala. You know, when you look at flavors, when it comes to food, right? So you have those flavors that are very apparent, right? The texture, for instance, the crispiness of it is very apparent. The moment you bite into it, you know it's crispy.
It has more of an aftertaste.
The aftertaste
Yeah.
is very good. We don't feel like, we don't regret.
That's
having
right. So once you're past the chili, once you're past the garlic, that green chili is still stubbornly sitting on the tip of my tongue, and I'm sure I can taste it. I'm going to taste it for a while till I maybe have some yogurt or milk. But beyond the garlic, ginger and all of that, I think it's that sweet lilt of that garam masala. To me, that was what was special. What I take away from this is not just the gobi Manchurian, but that very special garam masala. It's aromatic in its taste, if you know what I mean. But I think I want to get in there and see how Raja makes that gobi Manchurian magic happen. That is, if I can get into his kingdom of cauliflower, if he allows me in. ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದಾ? ನಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಗರಂ ಮಸಾಲ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ,
ಹಾಂ,
ಅದ್ರ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನ್ ವೆಜ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್.
Non-veg style. So I think because of the fact that he's worked in non-vegetarian hotels, I think his masalas are also quite robust. ಬಹಳ ದಮ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮಸಾಲೆದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಚಕ್ಕೆ ಲವಂಗ ಏಲಕ್ಕಿ, ಕಲ್ಲುವ, ಅನಾನಸು,
ಹಲವು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ,
ಕಲ್ಲುವ,
ಮರಾಠ ಮಗು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ,
ಮರಾಠ ಮಗ, ಅನಾನಸು
ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅನೀಸ್. So this is not any gobi manchuri, but this is a gobi manchuri that is quite nuanced in the spice mix that goes into the making of it. And I guess that's what explains the queue out here who are waiting for the taste of a humble gobi manchuri. So every day time ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು?
3:30-4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ, 8-8:30 ಕ್ಲೋಸ್.
8-8 close. So this is the most important part. You of course have the chilies there, you have the ginger garlic, but this is what makes that magic happen. It's all by Ajinomoto ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
So there's a bit of Ajinomoto that goes into it. I guess that's what gives you that umami flavor. So basically first goes the ginger garlic.
ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸಿಕಮ್,
Some capsicum. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಮಾಯ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಸಾಸಿಗೆ.
ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ,
That's a generic tomato sauce.
ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ
Chili sauce. ಇದು ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್?
ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ.
Then you have some salt, some of the MSG, chili powder and that garam masala. I think that garam masala is very special. As I'm standing here, I can feel my senses being assaulted by that chili. I think the green chili sauce and also some of the other spices that go into that. ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಸಾಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಕಾಲಿಫ್ಲವರ್ ಒಂದು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಾಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು 2 ಕೊಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಾಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾಲಿಫ್ಲವರ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಒಂದು
20 ಬ್ಯಾಚ್. How is that cauliflower just by itself? I think what's interesting here is that the batter is such that it has completely embraced the gobi in its crunchiness. The seasoning is just right for the gobi. So you definitely need a lot more seasoning that goes into that sauce. But then the seasoning that is already put into the batter here ensures that when you're tasting this dish, when you're tasting the final gobi Manchurian, you're tasting that salt, you're tasting that uppu kara till the very last bite. That cauliflower has finally met the sauce, and with all that coriander, that gobi is now taking on the glistening character of that sauce. The tomato sauce, the chili sauce, the salt, and not to forget the spices. I'm tasting both the components of the gobi manchuri separately. Just tasted the gobi. That sauce has quite a chatpata kick to it. So I think in the tomato sauce there's some sort of souring agent. I don't know if it's tamarind or if it's the vinegar, but it definitely has a sour kick to it. There's also some sweetness that goes into the tomato sauce, which I'm 100% sure is some sugar that's gone into it. But what is most impressionable is the fragrant taste of the spices, of that spice mix. Of course, also a bit of MSG that goes into it to round off all the flavors and to give it that umami kick. When it comes to Chinese food, you have a bit of that goes into the food. So if you don't want it, you probably need to ask for it without the extra MSG. But I think it will also impact the flavor to a bit. I think the batter is also very special. So it's mostly maida, so it's quite smooth in the manner in which you will taste it in terms of its textures. But then that gari, that slight crunch that comes, that's thanks to the bit of the rice flour and the cornstarch that goes into the batter. So thank you, Kunal. Thank you
so much for taking my suggestion and coming down.
I'm happy that I came here to taste something that I've otherwise not tasted before.
So I can tell this is my favorite and one of the best gobi Manchurians in Bangalore.
Yeah.
I've had in more than 100 places. So this is...
So he's a gobi Manchurian expert amongst other things. Follow him.
Here is the expert. Here is the expert.
All right. So they're all experts. I think every food lover is passionate about the food that they taste.
Yes.
And if you're an honest food lover, you want to spread the word, right? That's what you want to do, because there's no agenda, there's nothing that you have. All that you want to do is you want to appreciate the effort that Raja has been putting in that for the last 8-10 years, and even before that.
And you are a true inspiration.
I'm just like you guys.
And the description about food is something that we actually learn everything from you. And it makes us to do a better video or a post about it or review about it. It kind of gives us a better perspective towards food. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, and you've taught us a lot of vocabulary as well. Sometimes actually, actually go Google what the meaning is.
It's just not about saying awesome.
Yeah.
People tell me about that all the time, but I'm like, if you were to give me a grammar test, I'd flunk it. But, I just guess it's the food that speaks. So I tell people it's not me speaking. I speak for the food. I'm not a food critic.
You're a food poet.
People I'm a storyteller, I think. Yes. I speak for the food. I try and give the food its voice.
Yes, that's
so
right.
I try and imagine what the food was trying to say, and that's what I say. That's what I speak for. That's it. So thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
and I'm going to have the Instagram handles in the video description. So follow them to get a sense of what's happening food-wise in Namma Uru, Namma Bengaluru. Until the next one, take care. See you. Bye-bye.